class, I want to show you how can you solve assignment by using Excel. Maybe some of you got a problem when you compare with the solution in the module. You got that is your solution is not equal with what given in the module. So how to check your solution? Actually, for assignment, you can use Excel to facilitate the calculation. Please don't do it manually. So how to solve using Excel? I choose to show you the example 5.1a. For this example class, we have a problem. Okay, so we go to not example, exercise 5.1a. That is for this exercise, I have here y double prime equal to y prime plus y plus 2, which is given in the question y not equal to negative 0.6, and you have z not equal to not z not, you have here y1 equal to 1.0 and h equal to 0.2. And then given your first guess, which is your first z naught equal to 0.4 and your second z naught, which is equal to 1.0. And now class, still remember the first step. We need to reduce our system, which is second order ODE, to a system of first order. You have to let here, okay? Please always do like this for the first step. Let z equal to, z should be equal to the dependent variable and the independent variable that given in the question, that is in terms of the first derivative, dy, dx. And then you need to differentiate this z. When you differentiate, you will have dz dx equal to second derivative of y, which is respect to x. Means that when I write in terms of first order a system, I write again this one, dy dx equal to z, and then my dz dx equal to y double prime. This is same with y double prime, so equal to all this. But you see here, you have y prime. What does it mean by y prime here? You can get it from this one because this is y prime. So y prime equal to z. So we equal to z plus y plus 2. And then class, why you got this one? You know, based on the question you have here, y not equal to negative 0.6 or x not equal to 0, and z not, we use the first guess here, which is 0.4 for x not equal to 0. So how can we solve using Euler method? The second step, you need to solve using Euler method. You can use here Excel. So now, when using Excel, this is our x. Okay, the first column is x, y, and z. And then x start with the initial value. Okay, we write here our I, which is I0. And then the initial value here is 0, which is the value given in the question. And y here, also y naught. Y naught is negative 0.6, which is given in the question here. And then our z naught, we use the first guess first, which is 0.4. And then class, we want to find the next value of I should be increased. So I equal to 1. When I equal to 1, our x1, remember the formula of Euler method is given by, okay, the formula I write here, yi plus 1 equal to yi plus h function number 1, xi, yi, zi. And then zi plus 1 equal to zi plus h function number 2, xi, yi, zi. And then xi plus 1 equal to xi plus h. And then class, what does it mean by function number 1? Function number 1 here, in this case, our function number 1 x, y, z equal to dy dx, this one which is equal to z. And function number 2 x, y, z equal to the second equation here, that is equal to z plus y plus 2. So class, for this one, when we want to use Excel, solve this Euler method, you need to input this formula. There is this formula you want to compute for y1. Y1 equal to y0. So y0 is given by, okay, first we go to this x. x1 equal to x0 plus h, means that x0 is given by this one, right? Okay, I color this cell. Okay, the yellow color here is x0, means that x0 is given by 0, means that equal to x0, 0. Okay, click here, put it equal here, click on this 0 plus h. What is the value of h? H is equal to 0.2. So plus 0.2, then you can click enter. And then class, for y, we can compute y by using this formula, which is y0. So equal y0, okay, this one, y0 is this value, plus, look at this formula h. So plus h, 0.2. There is this h, need to multiply by f1 function, that is multiplied by z. Our z here is this value, okay, this one. So we click here, you multiply by this one, you close the bracket, and then you click enter. You will got the solution. And next class, we need to compute z. So z here equal to z0, which is this value, okay, this is z0, plus h, 0.2 multiplied by, okay, you put in the bracket here because we have this function, z plus y plus 2. So z, here you need to use your z0, this value, plus y. Y is given by this y0. And then plus 2, close the bracket, you click enter. You got this solution. By using Excel class, you got difficulty only input, you need to input the formula for the first calculation. But for the next iteration, when you increase your I, okay, how to increase your I, you can highlight here and then you drag. I is up to 4, right? Okay, and then here you can increase, you can compute all x here, x equal to xi, xi plus 1 equal to xi plus h. You just put the cursor at this, okay, the cursor till you got this plus, and then you drag. Okay, you have got 0. So we have to add one more. Sorry, this one, which is because this one is up to 0.8 only, means that this one is 1. So here class, for this one, I just highlight this, I drag. Okay, we need to compute this one first, right? So we drag this one, drag here, because we check it will automatically change the formula according to the updated value of y and z by using the previous formula. So it is important for you, if you use Excel, you have to double check your formula for the first formula you insert, make sure it is correct. Okay, and then I click here, I drag, I will got the next solution also for the z, because important for you to follow the algorithm or the step, because you need to compute y first before you go to z, compute y before you go to z, and then you drag here for this one, drag for the z, and drag for the last one, drag this one. Okay. If you see here, our y4, which is given in the question, okay, there is the last y, there is y5, which is given in the question, it is equal to 1.0. But what we got here, our y5, based on this Euler method, y5 based on Euler method, it is 0.729, actually 0.7300. If I run off this one up to 4 decimal places, it is not equal to 1.0, means that what we did here, the solution that we got here is not correct because of the initial guesses, initial value of z not given is not the actual initial value. So class, you have to compute your iteration by using this Z0, the second value of Z0. For that one, we go to the next step. Here, we copy all this. Okay, you can copy all this. You paste here as a formula. Okay, now you can see same value, but inside it has a formula. What you need to do here, you just change the value of Z, which is your Z here is equal to 1.0, no longer 0.4. When I change 1.0 for this Z, automatically all the values here will be changed. Okay, so again, we compare the last value of Y here, Y 5EM, it is 1.6813, which is not equal to 1.0. So we need to do extrapolation. So we go to the step number 4 to get our Z0 from the extrapolation value. Class, we got this Z0. Okay, to get the next Z0, it is equal to the formula of G1 plus G2 minus G1 divided by R2 minus R1, desired value minus R1. So now, for this one, our G1, okay, I write here, G1, it is based on our question, the first guess of Z0, it is 0.4. And then our G2, based on the question, it is actually second Z0, this one, it is 1.0. And then our R1 equal to, okay, you can copy this one. This is your R1. So I paste it as a value, okay, not as a formula. And then R2, it is equal to this value. Okay, we copy this value here. Paste it as a number, as a value. And then our desired value actually is given in the question. We want that value equal to 1.0. Means that when we use this formula, we can compute our actual Z0. Our actual Z0 will be equal to, here I input this formula, which is G1. So I put equal here, and then I just, G1 is 0.4, plus you need to put all this one in the bracket. Okay, and then put G2 minus G1 also in the bracket, that is G2 minus, click here, G1, close the bracket, divided by R2, this value, minus R1, okay, this value, close the bracket, and then plus all this. I put one more bracket here because I want to multiply all this with desired value, which is 1, minus R1. So minus R1, and then I close all here. I will got, this is my answer for extrapolation of Z0. And then the next step, number 5, class. Okay, the next step, number 5. Once you got your actual Z0 here, you have to repeat your computation by using Euler method. Again, I copy this one. Okay, I paste it here as a formula. Okay, because I want to make sure it will change according to our new Z0. When I change this Z equal to this one, equal to, okay, I copy this. This is our extrapolation Z0. I change this one, okay, paste as a value. You can see. Now, all calculation will be changed, and you check. This is your last value. That is now our approximate value by using, okay, this is YEM. For this one, we got equal to 1.0, which is equal to Y 1.0 given in the question. So we can say that what we got all here is correct. If I plot here, okay, I also can plot using Excel. I choose this one. Okay, I choose all these. When I insert graph here, okay, I just scatter plot one. So this is the graph for this equation. It is simple for you to use Excel class because actually maybe some of you do careless mistake by using manual calculation. But please be more careful on the first formula that you insert in Excel. Okay, so you can see this is the solution of our function. Let's say if I plot this one, okay, if I plot this one, insert the graph, it is start from the correct initial, but this one is 1.68. It is not 1.0 is here. Okay, means that what we got here, it is not correct. And then if, for example, I plot for the first guess here, insert the graph, I can see this one, okay, 1.0 is is above of 0.8 here, so you only got 0.7 to something, which is it is not equal to the actual one, means that what we got all here is also wrong. So class, I move this graph here, but please make sure you understand this is from which function, which data. Okay, the last one is the correct one. Sorry. Okay, so this one is from the second guess. It's from the second guess. This is from the first guess, the second guess, and this one is the last. Extrapolation means that the actual Z0. By using shooting method, if you got this answer, this question in your final exam, it is easy for you to detect whether you are wrong or not. Because actually, when you got the final solution equal, your calculation is correct. So class, thank you for your attention. I hope this may help you in solving assignment question. Thank you.